Hey, I'm Emma Shorty from schoolofscratch.com, and in this video I'll teach you how to do the flare scratch, which sounds like this. The flare scratch is an open fader scratch which uses one click to cut the sample in half, creating two sounds on both the forward and backwards jogwheel movements. It is also known as a one-click orbit because it is a continuous looping pattern that goes round and round, making the same sound forwards and backwards. The flare is a symmetrical pattern that makes 4 total sounds, 2 forward and 2 back, using the same open fader principles as the chirp, turning the sound off rather than cutting it on. We will learn this scratch by breaking it into 4 steps, with each step producing one sound. Find the beginning of your sample and open the fader. Push the jogwheel forward, and as soon as you hear the sound, close the fader. Open the crossfader again, and at the same time, push the jogwheel forward again. And we're now at the halfway point. To get back to the beginning, we do everything in reverse. So pull the jogwheel back, and as soon as you hear the sound, close the crossfader. Finally, pull the jogwheel back and open the crossfader. If you have moved the jogwheel in equal distances, you should be back to the starting position. Let's see that again. We create 4 individual sounds using 2 clicks. It will feel completely different to the previous scratches you have learnt. The next step is to perform it without pauses, keeping your jogwheel hand moving forwards and backwards smoothly in a continuous looping motion. You can hear that each fader click makes 2 sounds, which is way more efficient when you compare it to other scratches like the transform, which needs 2 clicks to make 2 sounds. It also generates a different, smoother and more rounded sound compared to a transform. There are 2 ways your jogwheel hand can perform this scratch, either by keeping it on the jogwheel at all times, or by taking it off and letting the sample play forward each time like a drop. Try both methods and then you can switch it up and be flexible. Faster flares may be easier if you keep your hand in contact with the jogwheel. You don't have to move your fader hand too much, you can just tap the fader lightly. Let's hear the flare over a beat. Try using different samples, especially vocal samples, and bear in mind that the shorter the sample is in length, the quicker you need to be with your fader clicks. practice together over a beat. I'll do the flare scratch for 4 bars and then leave a gap for you to reply for 4 bars. You don't have to copy what I do exactly, and I encourage you to express your own rhythms in time with the beat using whatever samples you wish. That wraps up the flare scratch. Take your time learning this concept and make sure that you really understand it. We will use this technique in the chirp flare combo, which is a super fun scratch to play with. The 1-click flare concept also leads onto 2-click flares, so make sure you practice. If you'd like to dive in deeper with learning how to scratch, visit schoolofscratch.com and sign up for my complete How to Scratch course.